And there we are, Tuesday, September 27th. I got about an inch and a little bit more in there. Empty that out, my rain gauge. Tuesday, September 27th, 2022. I set these ones down here just in the, well, it's been raining nonstop since about 7 a.m. or more earlier. This one's got some nice little roots on there. But yeah, the Hurricane Ian is on the way. The eye is right over Cuba as we speak from my last radar check. But yeah, it's kind of a real kind of drizzly little rain, not much as far as rain goes. Haven't had any thunder and lightning in a while, not since yesterday afternoon. Don't have any standing water out here, so that's good. We will have, I'm pretty sure. It might not stop raining for the next 3 days. And this is probably about as soft as it will rain. Ooh, got some roots out there. Check out that. That one popped out of the water. Well, they don't really need to be in the... If it's going to rain for 3 days, these would probably be good just sitting on the ground. So yeah, check that out. Nice root development there. Get a little photograph of that. Try not to break those off when we put that back down in there. Yeah, I think that'll be alright. So yeah, and my Asper clone looks really good. The leaves on that are not wilted or curled at all. Got a couple little yellow ones on there. A couple, let's take a look at these. Oops. I think I see a little white thing in there. That could be a root. They should peel off. Uh-oh, got emergency vehicles. Tried to get some propane yesterday for my grill and my torch, but I couldn't find anywhere. Everything's sold out. Probably don't need to have that in there either. Yeah, I think I see some white little roots down there popping out on the bottom. Right there. See any aerial roots coming out on these, but plenty on those branches. Boy, there. Let's see if we can find any roots down in this one. Ooh, is that a root right there? Yeah, I think it is. Oh yeah, there's roots in there. I'm breaking them off already. Alright, we'll leave that alone. They turned off the sirens right down the area, right down in the area here. Let's see how full this barrel is over here. It's not flowing out. Oh, it is flowing out of there a little bit. You see a little bit of flow down there. Dribble, dribble. And it's coming out. Where does it fall out of the edge here somewhere? So let's roll there. So yeah, I think I'm going to drain the tank. Just let it drain all the way out, and it will fill up with completely fresh, cleaner water. Not that it's dirty in there, but it's probably got a little bit of stuff in there. Let's go take a look. Ooh, yeah, be careful. Don't step on the X. Oops. Try not to trip over stuff. Alright. Take a look down here. Oh yeah, there's some stuff on the bottom. That's all that black stuff. I don't know if I'll be able to get that out of there or not. Yeah, should. I'll stir it up. And, oh yeah, you can see the water flowing out of here. Alright, let's crank this thing open and see if we can get it cleaned out. We should probably stir it around to get all that stuff in the middle. So yeah, this thing only holds 125. And you just stir the top and get it going. Oh yeah, that stirred everything up. You can see it. Attacked. Got attacked by. Oh yeah. Get away, spider. Oh yeah, you can see the brown stuff coming out of the bottom. So yeah, we'll just got a rubber glove in there. Let's get that out. Oh yeah, see the brown stuff coming out, all the sediment. Excellent. Yeah, we got some standing water there now. But yeah, there's about 125 gallons in there, that's all. It's not very much, really. On a big scale. Yeah, there's the end of my tube. Oh, there's no water coming in there. I thought there would be a little dribbling in there. Alright, I'll let that run for a while. There, I stuck my hose in there. Let's go see if there's any water flowing out the barrel over there now. I think there should be. Either that or it's flowing back in. No. Oh yeah, there she goes. She's going to be overflowing now. Might have got an air bubble in there. Let's see. It seems like it's flowing very fast. Oh, check this out. Check this out. I have a whirlpool going in my tank. I stirred it and I got the... Wow, that is so cool. I don't think it's... Wait, is it? Oh my God, that thing's going all the way to the bottom of the barrel. I can hear it sucking air. Whoa. I got a whirlpool going all the way to the bottom of the barrel. Wow. That's awesome. I did not, well, yeah, I didn't expect it to have. I thought it might. I thought I could get that. And again, it's counterclockwise. I don't think it'll go clockwise. But yeah, that should get all the stuff in the bottoms in the center and get it sucked out. If I can stick my camera underwater and get a shot of that without ruining my phone. It'd be a terrible time to need to get a new phone. Alright, that's it. I couldn't see anything. Oh, let's see. Alright, I don't know if that worked or not yet. I couldn't see anything, but yeah, I just dipped my phone in a rain barrel to see if I could get a shot of that. But yeah, that is so cool. It takes a while for that thing to drink. I gotta do the math on this again. I think it's 3 feet across and it's like 42 inches tall or something. I think it's 125 gallons. But yeah, looks like a lot of water. Alright, we'll try to drain that out, see what happens. Oh yeah, so I got to do some hurricane prepare. I got to get out my shutters today. They're in the back of the shed. I got to take everything out of the shed. Pull my shutter, maybe not everything, maybe like half of the stuff out of the shed. Then I got to lift the plywood out from behind the table and the other stuff that's in there. And get out storm shutters for this side of the house and the front and the back little, yeah, basically just about everything. Got to try to get something over the front door. The wind, if you have a sustained wind of 40, 50 miles an hour or more for an hour or so, it blows right through. It's like driving a car into the wind, you know. It blows through and keeps coming through the doorway and under the door, around the window. So that's why you put that plywood up. It's not necessarily just for the, flying debris and branches breaking stuff. It's the wind blowing through the cracks. So, and if you're hooked to a city sewer, if something goes wrong with the sewer lift stations or something, then the water backs up, you get a storm surge, it can actually push water and sewage right up through your toilets and stuff. So that can be a problem. Watch my water drain out there. But yeah, I think I got to take this down. It probably wouldn't fly away. It's really strong stuff, and it's anchored with pull cord, starter rope for gasoline engine. I'd have to tie that pole in there, but it would flop around so much, and it would probably break and shred some other stuff and destroy. So I'm gonna have to take that down today too. But I got to get in the shed, and you can see just to get in the shed, I got stuff falling over there. So yeah, gonna have a fun day today. And I gotta get most of this stuff moved. All of my bottles and stuff has to go. All this fragile orchids and whatnot. My table here, I'm gonna have to put some bricks or something on that because I can't really move this because my vanilla orchid is attached to my house there, which is probably not the most ideal location for that now that I think about it. But, well, it is what it is, and we got to kind of hope it does the best. It's gone through a hurricane before, so, yeah, this table sat here through Irma. Oops, just broke that. And I got to get ready to pull the generator. I got to pull the generator. I got to get all this stuff out of here and pull the generator out of there. Get that over where I can have it to pull out and get ready to use. I have to get my skull collection out of here and put that away so that doesn't get blown away. Alright, let's see what the old emergency radio says.
As you mentioned, with the storm, really no telling how this week goes. From an injury standpoint, how did they get through Tennessee, Kevin?
Yeah, they were fine. Basically, all the players that were, hurt are still out. But I don't think that there were anything new. I mean, I think the main thing is just to monitor a trail situation.
My emergency radio. Got to crank it for like 2 minutes just to listen to a commercial, though. Let's try another band. Can't find anything on the weather.
Port, Sarasota, Venice, Port Charlotte, and Punta Gorda. Storms.
I don't know if that's a solar panel or not, but it'd be nice if that worked. All right, let's try.
your address and stuff, it doesn't really show.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike Kelso show.
And on their thing, it says that like everybody's in Zone C, but meanwhile I'm actually in Zone E. And
I live too
Oh,
here, and I was just putting my zip code in. I wasn't putting the whole address.
oh yeah.
And then when I put in my
this thing's all
actual
sticky
address,
too. You know, the plastic and rubber and stuff after it's a couple years old gets. Oh, what's this? Batteries down here? Open that up. But yeah, this thing's like really.
Yeah.
vanilla.
My friend.
I tried washing it off, but I think it almost made it worse. Maybe alcohol.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Well, yeah. So that's what we're stuck with. I was trying to figure out how to put this hand crank onto my phone so I could hand crank my phone charger, charge my phone up. It's got a little flashlight on there. It's kind of nice.
It's the same, but I'm just saying if you type in flood zone Tampa,
So yeah, it's still kind of drizzling, but it's gonna rain all day. This is not too bad. So, man, I gotta start pulling stuff out of the shed, get my storm shutters out because I gotta cover these windows in the back. Yeah, basically I need to cover just about everything except for maybe in the porch here, and we're gonna have to leave one door open so we can get in and out. We're not gonna evacuate or go anywhere. Don't have anywhere to go. This is it. Gonna have to move my moringa trees and try to get those buttoned down a little bit. A couple of my other plants. Put everything in here on the porch that we can get in. And then crowd everything else over into the corner around the boat, which I'll have to fill up with some water. All those covers will probably come off. And I got a bunch of cut bamboo stored in there. It's a few years old. It'll be safe. It'll be all right. It can get wet. Doesn't matter. It'll dry out. So, yeah, just trying to... I'll pull the mower up here. Actually, we got rid of our big oak tree. That's good because that thing could have fallen on the house. This one, yeah, that one can fall on the house too, but it'll not be as bad as the one that was right next to the house. So we'll see. Yeah, makes me want to get rid of some more of that. Hell, it could fall the other way and take the whole power line down. Take them a month to get down here and fix everything. We don't know. We're hoping for, if there's going to be power out, we hope that it's not going to be more than a week. Irma, it was out for, what was it? Was it a week or 2 weeks? I don't know. I remember I was in the shower, taking a cold shower, and I rinsed off my face, and I opened my eyes, and the lights were on. I went, oh, we've got electricity! So I turned off the shower and waited for the water to heat up. Man, there's a bunch of mosquitoes out. I've already got it all bit up by mosquitoes.
Is anticipated to exit land in Cuba very soon. It is now
There's the latest update.
Category 3 hurricane with maximum sustained winds of 125 miles per hour. Overnight and into this morning, some of the modeling that has been done is now projecting a landfall south of Tampa Bay. I know we've talked about the cone of uncertainty where the landfall was projected. We had it in North Florida just a couple days ago. That's consistently been moved more east into the Florida Peninsula. Yesterday evening, there were a lot of solutions bringing it right into Tampa Bay. Now you have a lot of solutions bringing the landfall into the Sarasota area. There's still uncertainty with where that exact landfall will be. But just understand the impacts are going to be far, far broader than just where the eye of the storm happens to make landfall. In some areas, there will be catastrophic flooding and life-threatening storm surge. And so if you're on Florida's Gulf Coast, from Naples all the way through the Tampa Bay area and some of the counties north of that, that could be something that happens. And it will certainly happen in some parts of Florida's Gulf Coast. Now, I know there's folks in Southwest Florida who remember Hurricane Charlie was projected to make a direct impact into Tampa Bay. and then it turned and went into Southwest Florida.
Charlotte Harbor.
I would just say the track may end up doing something similar.
Yeah.
This is a much different storm.
Coming right at us.
Smaller. It was powerful. It was a Category 4. Most of the damage from Charlie was from wind and wind destruction. What we have here is really historic storm surge and flooding potential. And so if you're looking at those places in Fort Myers, Charlotte County, Sarasota, the storm surge that you're going to see generated from this is going to far eclipse what we saw there. And so as you look to see what is going on with the local counties, there's evacuation orders that are in place on all these counties from Pasco and Pinellas down to the Fort Myers area. And our recommendation is to heed those evacuation orders. What those evacuation orders are doing is identifying people that live in areas that are vulnerable to major storm surge. And that storm surge can be life-threatening. There's certain things we can protect against in terms of the wind and the structures, and we've got great building codes. But when you have 5 to 10 feet of storm surge, that is not something that you want to be a part of. And Mother Nature is a very fearsome adversary. So please heed those warnings. You do not need to evacuate to another state. You don't need to go hundreds of miles away. There's shelters that are open in all of these counties at this point. The important part of if you're under an evacuation order is evacuate to higher ground that is going to be safe from the type of surge and flooding that we're fearing with this storm. Of course, there's certain Floridians that may live in mobile homes or manufactured housing that would be vulnerable. If you're under an order, of course, you want to be in a structure that is going to be able to withstand some of the hurricane winds.
So there it is. That's the latest. Anyways, and if you go outside and look right now, it's just so nice and not calm, but it's fairly calm. Just barely a little dribble of rain. Slight little breeze. Cut.